G'day, my name's Nick Fry. I'm 23 years old and I'm pretty much a full-time YouTuber. I was doing it as a hobby many years ago, back when I was 14, 15 years old, and I sort of kept at it. And somehow over the years, I've built up enough people who actually want to stick around, watch the content, and decided to take it full time in about 2018, I think it was. I do think a massive reason as to why people watch is probably to see me get fucked up by stuff. We've got sharks, crabs, big mackerel, all sorts of gnarly stuff out there, and I throw myself in the deep end. And I don't always have a lot of knowledge on what I'm doing, but I'm just out there having fun, so I think that appeals to a large audience. My top 3 biggest videos, the biggest one is actually what we did, same sort of thing as what we did today, where I camped on this island overnight and did a bit of trolling off the Cape there, caught some tuna. I also went mud crabbing. I like to do a few sort of eating only what I catch type of challenges on YouTube, which seem to bring in the views, and I love doing it. It's sort of, you don't have to be stripped with materials. You gotta have your boat, you gotta have a swag and have a fire, but you just gotta go out and only eat what you can catch. So I don't bring any food in the esky, and day like today, I'd go starving. Yeah, so I decided to go with the Patrol. It's a 660, so 6.6 meter Patrol, and this thing is just the best all-rounder boat for what I do. I spear a lot, I fish a lot, and I island hop, I camp. So throwing gear in and out, being able to walk around those tubes, that's been a game changer for me massively. And you always sort of compromise this and that with boats. You can't have everything. But I've found the boats I've been out on, I've really found this to be sort of the best for what I'm doing and my adventures. Even the T-top, clamping GoPros all over that thing. I got the solar now, so I can run the fridge. And yeah, I think for now, I didn't want something that was too big either. I do a lot of missions solo, and it had to be sort of manageable at the boat ramp, launching and retrieving on my own. And I thought the 6.6 was probably that perfect size where I had, you know, a bit bigger than what I was previously running, but not too big to where I just can't manage it on my own. So that was sort of a key factor into choosing this size. But it has a 140 litre fuel tank, which we've just sort of discovered isn't as much as I sort of need for these bigger missions. I do go pretty far and pretty remote, so I think extra jerrys would be a necessary sort of thing next mission. But there's an actual freshwater tank in the back that's 60 or 80 litre, I can't really remember, which is awesome. That's a game changer too, just showering off. I camp a lot on the boat, on the beach, and that's amazing. But the anchor well's there, it's pretty deep. There's 2 compartments, so that can fit a fair bit of stuff. Then we got a nice seat, and that seat actually folds up, and there's all the space under the console there. And then running down the sides, we got more space underneath the actual helm seats, and then another whole storage underneath the back seats, which is the largest one. It's got the freshwater tank back there. But right now I've got a stand-up paddleboard folded up. I've got a swag and a few bits of fishing gear and hand spears and paddles and stuff like that. So that's all just in the rear sort of well there. So plenty of space for me, and I don't have, you know, heaps of people I'm taking out, so plenty of room for what I'm sort of doing. It is quite a large console for the size of the boat, but I sort of wanted that, and the windscreen too to cover. I've had a bit of spray and stuff previously, although this boat's been dry as a bone, even in that chop we're in. But it's nice having that in winter when the wind's pumping your face. And I've gone with the hard top T-top because I've mounted solar on the roof there, which is awesome because it can charge all my camera gear, which I use a lot of camera batteries and stuff while I'm doing these missions. So running fridges, camera gear, the things yet to go below 90% battery. I'm running a lithium battery in the front of the console, and then I got the starter battery in the back for getting the motor going. But yeah, the console's pretty awesome, plenty of dash space. We went with the big 12-inch screen, but there's still heaps of space, a couple of cup holders, and then those seats are just like a bloody couch. It's unreal. They fold up too if you want to sort of just lean and stand, or they fold down, you can sit on them. They're unreal, they're awesome. And then at the rear of those seats is a fold-up table, so people sitting on that back seat can put stuff on the table, the drink holders are there. It is really nice, it's very nice. So for the outboard, yeah, I'm pretty much running the F200, and this thing is insane. The throttle was a bit touch and go there. I'm used to clunking in the gears, but this thing's electric. It goes insane, and I've pretty much got up to 80 Ks on it, which is 42 or 43 knots, I think. So pretty bloody fast, and the handling's really well. We can turn sharp corners, and the boat, yeah, sort of swings around. Feels like I'm on a bloody jet ski at times. So yeah, there's not much I need to say with that. It's just, yeah, that's the way to go, I reckon. The Yamaha, I love them, and I'll probably be having them on every boat to come as well. When you get a boat, you sort of figure out, you know, everything about it. So I think the main thing would probably be to attach some extra fishing rod holders around the boat. We sort of were working with some dodgy setups this morning, but they're already ordered. I got them coming, they're clamp on and they can go all over the boat. There's so much bar work. And maybe just that ladder, like it's kind of grown on me a little bit. I like having it there, but at the same time, I think trolling's it's just gonna get in the way. So whether I take it on and off, depending on what mission I'm doing maybe, but that might be something. But otherwise, yeah, I'm sort of yet to find anything else that's I struggle. Just a bit of extra fuel on the boat, and I think it's pretty much perfect. I ended up going with, it's the military grey with black patches. Yeah, I kind of wanted something that looked pretty epic. It's almost like a water police or navy boat. I think people even slow down when I'm in the water diving and spearfishing. You'll see boats, they actually slow down and they're looking. So I think it's kind of cool that it looks like the water police cruising along. The outboard looks epic with it, and yeah, even got my brand stitched in the side there on the tubes. We're yet to see how hot those tubes get in the middle of the day, but it's been fine for now, so I haven't sort of had any issues with that. Yeah, this morning was absolutely beautiful. We cruised out to the spot, lures in the water, and everything was looking good until it wasn't, and we got snapped off twice. So that's what happens out there. You can't get too mad, and I never do. I never have any anger in my body when fish get off or when a mission doesn't come to, because just being out there, that's all that matters to me. Just getting out there and coming back safely. So. But it just seemed to turn it on for sunset. We had dolphins cruising through, shared a couple beers on the beach, minus the horseflies. But apart from that, still itching the feet from that. But yeah, it's awesome, and that's what I want to do really. I want to get people, you know, off the couch, off the video games, and like get outside and actually just get a connection to the water and the land, and enjoy what we're sort of put on this earth to do really.